Hello, my beautiful Pisces family. Welcome to Rooted in Divinity. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. The day is definitely reflecting itself. The sun is shining. Okay, I'm hearing shining, 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 shining. Yeah. Okay, this could also be an energy that you're moving in. I just heard I no longer want to be uncertain. I want to speak to who I'm hearing need the speech. Anyways, let's move forward. I've tried to record this video probably about 5 times already, so we already got your overall energy, which is the 5 of coins. This message is a message from your divinely guided ancestors, the ones that want the best for you, the ones that see that light in you and want you to see that light in yourself, and is helping you shine that light within yourself. Okay, right now you could be somebody that is being guided to work through this resistance that you have with money and abundance and feeling worthy and what success is. I'm also getting the energy of like who you are, like who you are at the core, being able to see yourself as the sun card, as free, as the fool card, as someone who's able to do anything that they feel, as abundance, okay, as the world card, as earth, as the empress, as everything, as the god that you are, is what I'm hearing. Okay, you could definitely come from a bloodline of mystics. The Caribbean could be very significant for you, because I'm seeing this person here be blessed in a time that they feel they need it the most. So I'm getting like, I'm hearing like, has there ever been a time that we left you astray? I'm picking up on situations where you had a limited amount of time to come up with a whole lot of money, or you had a limited amount of time to come up with something, and you didn't know where this something was going to come from. You didn't know how you was going to do it. You even stressed about it because that's all you knew in this 5 of Pentacles energy. But something always came through. I was going to do a message spontaneously. I just saw 2, 3, 4 on the clock. So this talks about alignment, okay? These are also ascending numbers, which means that you're going up. I'm here, your pinnacle is going up, okay? You could have also been somebody that felt kind of ostracized when it comes to your beliefs in some type of capacity. Okay, take that how it resonates. But I was going to do this message spontaneously and pick the sign at the end, all right? But for some reason, I kept hearing, no, do Pisces first. So it's your turn, Pisces. It's your turn. Okay, it's your turn not only to see you for who you truly are, but to experience the regulates and the recognition of what that is, okay? But you have to first do it within yourself. Okay, you could be investing in something, or at this time your ancestors are heavily investing in you. I feel like you could be the odd one out. I'm getting like the wild card. Okay, if you are interested in daily readings, I have another channel called Portal of Alignment with a little fairy at the end where I post daily. Okay, but yeah, back to this message. Your ancestors are trying to communicate to you that even in a time where it looks as if you are raggedy or are in this energy of rags, your essence, who you are, is what's really rich. And until you're able to see that, until you're able to feel that, believe that, really embody that God-like frequency. Okay, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying that where you are, you didn't work to be there. I'm not saying that you always have to constantly find something to fix. But when you run into these issues, don't ignore them. Okay, and right now, money is something that your ancestors are trying to get you to build some type of connection with. Okay, you could definitely come from a family where y'all could have been on Section 8. Y'all could have been experiencing food stamps. This shutdown could definitely be affecting you a lot. Maybe mentally, okay? But I feel like everything happens for a reason. Nothing is a coincidence. We didn't come here to be indulged in what's going on around us. We came here to figure out who we were, become better us, and then naturally your vibration will affect other worlds around you. Okay, with this Five of Pentacles energy, I don't know why I feel like I'm seeing grandparents or like being blessed by the bloodline. Okay, I feel like whoever this person is, they walked into this forest, okay, chained. This could even be the energy of feeling homeless. Like, even if you aren't homeless, you could feel the energy of homelessness within your spirit, within the inside of you. I'm seeing somebody literally, let me cut on the light. It's not like that helped much. Okay. I'm seeing somebody walk in this forest. And if you notice, something is like around his feet, and it's reminding me of shackles. It's reminding me of slavery. Okay, you could definitely come from a bloodline of, you know, your bloodline was probably picking cotton. Because I know my grandma was, well, my great-great-grandma was, right? And my grandma probably was too, because my great-great-granny had her first daughter at 14. Very, very young. That could be very significant. Okay, something about a grandparent, or this is giving me like a recent death within the last 5 years or so. 5, 10, 15 years. And now I'm channeling. It's bringing me back to a reading that I actually did on my other channel. But these people, right, are blessing the crown of this person's head, right? Anointing them. I feel like this is the energy of like these two grandparents or parents knew that they were close to death or very old. So their wish and their prayer for you was to be abundantly blessed. And I noticed that the energy is over the crown of this person's head. So I feel like the prayer was more so working with you to understand and align with the frequency of abundance, more so you seeing it as something outside of you. Abundance do not reflect outside of you before it reflects in. And if it does, you usually lose it fast because you were never on that frequency in the first place. Right? Take the energy how it resonates. I just want to say that I love you. Okay, I appreciate you for tuning into this video. I appreciate you for tapping in with yourself. Okay, you got the Strength card here. Eights could be very significant. You also got the Father of Knives here. Logic. Okay, you could be somebody that move very logical, or logic has been something that you struggle with all your life. Whichever person that is, I feel like you a Pisces for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Even the, like, I'm saying even the High Priestess. There's times in your life where you cannot use logic when you're trying to manifest or when you're trying to align with something. Because fantasy isn't logic. What you want and the life that you want to create for yourself is not always based on what it looked like logically or how it looks logically around you. Okay, for example, you could be somebody that want to quit your job, but you know you don't have any money in your savings account. Logically, based off your indoctrination, you feel like you need to go to work because it's convenient to pay your bills. But spiritually, you don't want to go there. You don't want to go. You don't want to pull up. You feel some type of, you don't even feel rich walking, I'm here, into that building. You don't even feel like your spirit don't feel enriched. Your bosses are shitty. Okay. They don't necessarily appreciate your work, and you might be the best one in the building, but they're intimidated by your aura. That should tell you something. Your rich is within. You could be finding coins as you're walking at this time. This could also be a sign from your ancestors. Okay, literally. Okay, something about pennies. I'm also hearing something about a hoodoo tradition could be very significant. I was not trying to make this video long, but it is what it is. Okay, That's too many. But the Father of Knives, it's like, this is giving me grandfather vibes, grandfather ancestors. If you notice, this grandfather is the one who is doing the physical part of the blessing, but I also feel this energy of this woman praying. So something about the energies being in sync to bless your life. Okay, even though this Five of Coins energy is your overall energy, this might be a frequency that you are so used to and you're being worked through. But I also feel like this is like something is disguised about this energy. Like it's a disguise. Like that's not really you. And training your mind to vibrate on a frequency that you've never even reached, you never experienced, you never seen, you only seen on the internet. I'm here. It's not easy, but it's possible. You didn't come to this life to suffer. That's not why we came here. Okay, I don't know why this is also reminding me of resources, but all of these resources seem to be of the earth. Okay, so realizing that you are you are nature, you reflect nature, you have everything that you need. Okay, I'm getting like the energy of the magician. Okay, the number 3 could be very significant. Your ancestors are working on expanding your mind at this time, expanding your mental capacity, expanding your spiritual capacity. You definitely could be working with a grandfather at this time. Is definitely significant. I'm not saying that a grandmother isn't there, because I see the matriarch, but something about masculine energy. Okay, I even heard uncle. Okay, then you got the 9 of baskets, which is the 9 of cups. These people are also outside having a picnic. Okay, everything that they need is available to them. They got flowers, bitch. They got books, jewelry, money. Okay, I don't know, an alligator head, some wine, some seashells, biscuits. Okay, I'm also getting the energy of options. I'm also hearing like use what's available to you and be grateful in it, because in the gratitude is where the abundance is birthed. Okay, this childlike energy, childlike energy. Somebody here, you could want to start some type of shop. This could be a spiritual shop. Okay, I'm also hearing something in regards to pastries and cooking and baking. Okay, I'm also hearing something about like a restaurant, or I'm hearing lemonade stand, but it's more so like, I heard street corn, but it's more so like, you know, like a taco truck type shit. So like a food truck could be very significant. I'm also hearing something in regards to the shadows. Okay, ooh, you got the big queen. I was saying something about the number 3, and look at the Empress. She came on out, and I said too, we're not forgetting about the matriarch. Okay, something about you leading, being led. Okay, this is also allowing things to come to you freely and flowy. The big queen represents the Empress. Okay, I also feel like this is like your soul, the essence of your soul. You may not be the grandma of the family, but everybody treats you as such. Everybody come to you when they want to speak. All your friends, people who don't really even give a fuck about you, just be ciphering your energy, want to hear what you got. Long story short, all I'm trying to say, because this is not even about them. This is not about nothing that's going on the outside of you. This is about everything that's flowing within. Okay, realizing that you're all this shit. A piece of you is in all this. I'm also getting like coming from a bloodline of inventors, and these inventions were patented by other people. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, whoever you are divinely anointed. You have everything that you need. Sunflowers could be very significant. Oshun could be very significant. Magic could be very significant. This woman got a plate with some magical stuff on it. Okay, tribes could be very significant. Like you could come from some type of tribe. Also getting like the Caribbean islands. Islands could be very significant. I'm also seeing like parades and stuff where people dress up, and the women like their face are decorated. They have on like swimsuit like outfits, but it's very dramatic. I'm also hearing something about a dragon. I'm seeing like I'm seeing fashion could be significant as well. Somebody here need, and I'm saying all of this because whoever I'm speaking to is very creative. It's time for you to dive into your creative endeavors, because this is where you're going to feel your riches. You keep feeling poor because you walking in places that do not support your spirit, your soul. It does not support the energy of abundance. And you can work at a retail store that make billions of dollars, but at the end of the day, that's, you ain't the CEO. You just a small part, okay? That, like I said, is probably not even appreciated. This is actually a beautiful message, okay? I appreciate whoever tunes in. Thank you for all your likes, comments, shares, and subscriptions. I feel like you are definitely being expanded at this time with this two of sticks. Okay, like I said, there could be some type of gossip surrounding your name at this time, because I feel like you are somebody that's walking into some type of power, or like something about you embarking on a journey of power, realizing your power from within, embracing being the odd one out, embracing being that one that people gossip about because of whatever it is that you do, or whoever you are, the way you show up in this world. It ain't meant for everybody. Everybody ain't gonna like you, but that's okay. Imagine being liked by everybody. That's a lot of fucking energy to hold. Okay, that's a lot of energy, especially if you empathic, psychic, big mama energy is what I'm getting. There's definitely a lot of, I'm hearing, don't forget about us. Let me tell you something. There is a lot of women in your bloodline that's supporting you at this time. Okay, I just feel like the men are showing up because you're always reminded of the women. I'm hearing, don't forget about the men. You could also have some type of what? I was finna say altar, but something about an offering. Okay, yeah, that's what this person is doing as well. Offering. Okay. I'm seeing somebody's head on this plate. I'm trying to decipher whether that's girl. I don't know. But don't be afraid of your power. Don't be afraid of what you think it look like. Okay, that could even be oneself. Like that could be, you could have some type of spiritual business, or you're being called to have to or you make mojo bags or something like that. You come from that type of bloodline. Candle something spiritually. This could even be you speaking, because in the beginning of this video, my throat chakra was definitely playing games. You know what I'm saying? So this could be your speech. It's very significant. You could have made to always be quiet. If all your life somebody tried to make you shut up, that's because you're supposed to be talking, baby. I'm telling you some good shit. You just got to find your crowd. Find your niche. Okay? Shit, talk to yourself. Write down what you gotta say. Talk to your motherfucking self, but not too much or you drive yourself crazy. Because I definitely understand that energy. But you got the big mama here with this person. This don't gotta be her sacrificing a person. This could be her making this ritual. This ritual is dedicated for that person. Like she is the one that's doing the magic for people type shit. Anyway, take a hot resonate. Thank you for tuning into this message, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.